What's going on, guys? Super Savage 799 here, bringing you guys a video. Today we're doing What If Itachi was the Hokage, episode 7. In the last episode, we covered the aftermath from the tuning exams all the way until the Kazekage rescue arc. In that time, Sasuke ended up joining the Hidden Cloud Village, and Gaara became a perfect Jinchuriki, where he ended up killing Deidara. Sasori then escaped, and were left off with the gang all swearing to chase him down. Using Kakashi's tracking hounds, they begin searching as best they can for Sasori, picking up traces of him here and there. While they move, Chiyo will be giving some exposition about Sasori, and gives a rundown about stuff like his poison, so everyone is prepared. Along the way, they end up meeting with Team Guy, where they get a brief situation as well. They then quickly arrive at the location they believe Sasori currently resides in. Just like in canon, Team Guy end up having to fight the clone version themselves, leading to the makeshift Team 7 finding Sasori to beat him. Seeing Sasori in front of him makes Naruto's Kyuubi chakra flare. He was taught by Haku to kill, and he's about to demonstrate it. He throws caution to the wind as he creates shadow clones and rushes in wildly to destroy the Puppet Master. Using the weapons on his Haruko shell, Sasori makes every clone dispel, before shooting his tail at the real Naruto to kill him. Kankuro comes in for the save, however, by using chakra threads to grab Naruto and pull him backwards. The only useful thing Kankuro's ever done. Kakashi then leaps in, and with a hard earth release jutsu, he breaks the Haruko shell, leading to Sasori revealing his puppet interior. Sasori whips out his third Kazekage puppet, leading to both Kankuro and Chiyo whipping out their signature puppets. Using his Sharingan, Kakashi is able to keep up and react to the iron sand, as it is used at rapid speeds. Kankuro and Chiyo both try to fight with their puppets, but they're inferior to the likes of his. Naruto begins to get more and more enraged. He creates an army of shadow clones as he uses multiple massive Rasengan attacks to attack Sasori. Sasori does his best to keep up, but all the angered Naruto wielding the Nine-Tails power is quite a lot. They end up breaking his puppet body apart, right as he creates a massive iron sand attack that destroys all the clones. It would have also destroyed Naruto had Kakashi not used the head-under jutsu on him. Sasori's body reforms back as he continues wielding the Kazekage puppet. Naruto demands Kakashi free him, but with the rage Naruto is under, it's clouding his judgment, and not in a good way. Kakashi then asks Kankuro what elements comprise that of magnet release, which Kankuro explains being wind and earth. As Kakashi does his best to dodge the iron sand, he begins to create fire and lightning releases into his hand to create a pseudo-scorch release that'll be the best counter to the magnet release. Kakashi then lets out a shout of pseudo-scorch release, Phoenix Twin Flower Jutsu, creating an amalgam fusion of elements that begin to counter the iron sand, creating a blockade that stops the sand temporarily. He shouts for the others to hurry and destroy it, but neither Kankuro nor Chiyo have the firepower or the necessary speed to destroy the puppet. Naruto lets out a shout while stuck in the ground, telling Kakashi to not treat him like a kid. He creates a one-tails cloak around his body, allowing him to destroy the ground around him as he lunges into the air. He then lands a hard blow onto the puppet, which rips it apart, destroying it. Making sure to act quick, Kakashi leaps at Naruto, hitting him with a ceiling tag that stops all the Kurama chakra from leaking out. Sasori unleashes 100 puppets, with Chiyo releasing her 10. Naruto creates some shadow clones, apologizing for letting the Nine-Tails take the wheel. He'll be sure to make up for it, though. Everyone begins fighting off Sasori's puppets of ease, dismantling each and every one of them. Naruto uses the time as a distraction, as he creates a massive Rasengan, rushing at Sasori from behind. The puppet barely has time to twist his head 180 degrees, as the massive Rasengan impacts him, vaporizing his core on most of his puppet body. Just like that, Naruto takes the W. They all return to Sunagakure, where they find Gaara out of bed. Not all of his wounds are fully healed, but enough have to where he's able to truly move around. Naruto smiles, telling Gaara that he's glad he's okay. It makes Gaara smile as he thanks his friend, shaking his hand. The Leaf Village ninja all leave. Kankuro never obtains his Sasori puppet due to Naruto destroying it, however he does have his 3 puppets, which he can modify and make much stronger. When returning to the leaf, Team 7 would still be a new member, even if Kakashi is able to walk freely and not be bedridden. Sai would either be under interrogation and held prisoner, or would have been killed in the Amaterasu, so he wouldn't be placed on Team 7. So I think Yamato is placed on it, due to his wood release being very valuable in subduing and taming Nine-Tails chakra. There'd be no Tenchi Bridge arc. That's pretty obvious. Orochimaru has been absorbed by Itachi, and the only curse mark out there is Sasuke's. Sasuke is currently in the cloud as well, and is hiding his presence there, so no one would find him. So there wouldn't be any reason to search for Orochimaru's hideouts or impersonate Sasori, and yeah. With the void of an arc, let's cover a flashback to fill in some blanks. At the hideouts, with the downfall of Orochimaru, a lot of prisoners begin to break out, causing revolts. The likes of people like Suigetsu all begin escaping and causing chaos, and with no Orochimaru figure around to stop them, they'd be able to escape. Even at the prisons, people like Jugo begin going out of control and turning the prisons to rubble. Kabuto would be doing his best to secure a lot of research that Orochimaru had amassed over the years. He'd need to do this fast as he knows he'll be all destroyed if he doesn't move, and takes him to a secure bunker. Orochimaru only told a small bunch of people about this bunker, and they're all dead besides him, so he should be safe. He grabs a variety of scrolls from different bases and takes down a number of people attacking him, either by using a sleeping genjutsu or using medical jutsu to mess with people, like he did with Tsunade and Kanon. He even learns a few jutsus from the scrolls to make things a lot easier. Kabuto gathers every scroll in a bunker within about a month of Orochimaru's death and begins reading scrolls like crazy, taking on all the information Orochimaru had left. For 2 years, Kabuto begins to remain in that bunker, sending clones out to get food and water. He even places up traps to make that easier. He learns a wide variety of jutsu, increasing every aspect of Kabuto's knowledge. It might seem unlikely, but when Kabuto spends all the time a day practicing and healing himself up to go again, he can most likely learn the jutsu and information needed. Every time he understands the jutsu or can wrap his brain around some of the intel, he burns the scroll possessing it to avoid anyone else getting their hands on it. Kabuto exits the bunker to go and become a makeshift Orochimaru. His sanity is basically dwindled and becomes something chaotic and sadistic, so he shuts it off. With the knowledge of Orochimaru, he knows about certain Kekkei and certain body types, and would begin hunting down past experiments of Orochimaru to take them down and see what their bodies work. It means that Suigetsu, Karin, Jugo, and many others are found and brutally experimented on to the point of being near death, only for Kabuto to heal them and do it again. It's quite a vicious cycle. One day, Kisame, Sasori, and Deidara all approach Kabuto, who would begin naming them one by one, explaining their strengths and weaknesses. This annoys Deidara as he tells Kabuto if he's going to be so smug, he'll just kill him now, but Sasori stops him. He clearly is quite strong if he is confident enough to name their weaknesses to their face. This side of Deidara really annoys Sasori. Kabuto asks them what they want, and they tell him they'd like him to join the Akatsuki. As he pushes his glasses back up a bit, he asks them why he'd want to join such an inferior organization. Kisame throws a bag in front of Kabuto, which he opens, looking at the scrolls and various other items inside. They're offering a lot more if he joins, and he can continue doing his research. Kabuto subsequently agrees and joins the Akatsuki. While he appears pretty strong, he currently doesn't have Sage Mode. Kabuto would end up becoming Kisame's partner, where they continue going on missions. It shows how psychotic Kabuto has become in the time skip, being in solitude, as he becomes very violent when fighting people, even to Kisame's standards. Curiously, Kisame decides to randomly attack Kabuto out of the blue to see what kind of threat he'd be up against in case the boy ever snapped. He swings Samehada at him, to which Kabuto reacts by slamming his hand to the ground, making a coffin fly out and block it. It opens and reveals Fuguki Tsuki as the previous owner Samehada, or the blade Kisame possesses. I don't know, just say his name. We'll call him Fuki. I don't know. He makes Edo Tensei attack Kisame bloodlusted, who will begin to wreck the Edo Tensei. It constantly heals, making the fight much harder for him. Kabuto doesn't even pay attention in the fight, as he goes back to reading which Kisame spots annoyed. He creates a water dome around Fuki, shouting to Kabuto that he can call his little doll off now. Kabuto does just that. Kisame asks Kabuto why he called off the Edo Tensei, and he explains. He could tell exactly what was happening in Kisame's mind at that moment. Orochimaru had notes about Kisame tending to act chaotic in order to test the strength someone possesses. His character analysis gets under Kisame's skin as he realizes they won't like his new partner. And that's going to be it. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. Let's go to episode 8. I could have made this one a 6.5, but, I didn't feel like it. I still don't know how to pronounce Fuki's name. We call him Fuki now, so yeah. That's all I have to say. Bye.